What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you in honor of Madden NFL 21's 0.2 years of score. I'm going to do one better than EA. 3 videos. Hit that like button. A lot of work went into this. We're going to talk very openly about this trailer. Next Gen Player Movement powered by Next Gen Stats. Okay, this is the marriage between NFL and EA. This is going to correct all the game's issues, right? Well, there's a lot of things in this trailer EA hopes you didn't see, but we're going to talk about them. I've looked into this trailer, and I found a lot of very interesting things that happened. First one we're going to talk about is this linebacker right here. Okay? All of a sudden, when you play this game, players go into taking a dump animation, right? This dump animation right here is about to dump all over the defense. He's going to clear this passing lane. Why? Why did he make that movement? Player tracking is what they're talking about. RFID tags in the shoulder pads. The track players for them to utilize in the game. Should remove all those animation dependencies this game has and make a smooth and seamless playing experience. Yet EA can't put that together, right? EA, even in their own trailers, can't showcase that. Watch Adam Thielen here, star receiver, right? Minnesota Vikings. Where is number 26 going? Why is he running away from the star receiver about to catch a pass? It makes no sense. Watch the footwork here, number 40. When was this recorded? When he did a Thigh Master commercial, apparently. This is not what we expect. But they can't even get away from it. They try to show you, look at these 2 feet we zoomed in on. No, watch that cornerback. Watch that linebacker up in front here. Why is he standing still? Why has he been standing still? This is broken zone defense in Madden for the last 10 years. But they're trying to edit and cut and show you other things. They think you're too stupid. They think you don't know how this game plays. That's a real problem, EA Sports, but one of my favorite ones, and we all know what this is. This is a cheap shot at a player that's talked a lot about this game. So as you can see, this very unnecessary catch to hurdle, but watch this Eagle defender. He's going to go for this tackle, the hurdle right after the catch, which should not happen, and there's your look. There's your feel it moment, EA Sports. When you're playing this game and you can't pursue because a player goes to tackle and you get stuck on them, that's when you feel it. You know what else, though? Like we talked about, it's the subtle things, right? The subtle things they can't get away from. Look at Robinson's dreadlocks. How many years are we going to have hair going through players' helmets? Now, they want you to look at, the favorite plays are in the game again. Go to your favorites. But here's the most egregious one. Christian McCaffrey. The go-to player, right? You can utilize this player in ways never before. You know, some of you are about to learn something about past Maddens. Some of you are about to be educated about what this game used to do and how all EA does is recycle things. Take a look at this. Possession receiver, quick receiver, hands receiver. Not only does it tell you what they're good at, not only does it tell you go-to guy, it also shows you how to combat them. The quick receiver, and how they would be useless with a shutdown corner. The hands receivers. But also, you stop the possession receivers with big, heavy defenders in the air. Personnel, game planning, looking at who's on the field. But I want to focus on that one line, very interesting, where they talk about a quarterback's go-to guy. And now they talk about making sure you can get players involved. Because go-to guy, believe it or not, was actually incorporated back in Madden 02. Now, some of you might not even know that. Some of you don't even know at Madden 08 they went through all these abilities. Not just that, they had different abilities for different positions. That's why you had power move defensive linemen. That's why you had receivers that had different abilities, even with the same names as wide receivers, as halfbacks. Right? This is how far Madden has gotten away from this. And right here, note down at the bottom, when you call a go-to guy play, the button configurations change because your go-to guy is now A. First button actually mapped on the controller. EA Madden 2002. We're 18 years later and they're telling you they're putting this in the game. Right? They're showing you. Oh, focus with a player. We have this. We've had this. It's not new. You just think that we're so stupid that you can present it in a different way and we'll think that it's something else. And God, these sidelines, guys. Look at number 29. This is next gen. Look at the sideline characters. This is next gen. I mean, I'm not even talking about the player going through the field. But this is where they are. This is where they've been. Right? This is why they have to come out and tell us, debatably, arguably, could be, maybe, you could feel like it's the best core gameplay the series has seen. Well, this is a far cry from you coming out and telling us today that you're using real-time stats and real-time data. Players' shoulder pads have chips in them that record movements. How is it arguably the best? If you have some of the most recent technology, if you have, and this is the big one, more integration with the NFL than ever before, how are you not hands down, no questions asked, we know beyond the shadow of a doubt, the best gameplay the series has ever seen? Maybe it will be, but for right now, it's not. And from the looks of that trailer, despite all of EA trying to masquerade around the problems, despite all of the flash and sizzle trying to bring your eyes away from players that were standing still, stuck in animations, or couldn't get past their own players, that doesn't sell me the best gameplay we've ever seen. That sells me gameplay we've already seen and grown tired of. And the reality is, on a next-gen console, our expectations were high. We expected the graphics to look good. Okay, you can't sell graphics going up on a console. Everyone expects them to look better, the best. Everyone expects the game to look the most realistic, period. Every year, the game should look better. Instead, when you actually look at this, the game really, as a fellow viewer pointed out, doesn't look all that good. I mean, if you honestly want to nitpick, why is there a bulge in the side of McCaffrey? Why does his arm have a bump instead of definition? Why is his thigh nearly the size of his body? These are little things that when people realize how poor the rest of the game is, just drag everything else down with it. This is when the best aspect of the game, the best element of the game, doesn't even showcase itself as the best. Right? This doesn't compare to NBA 2K. We know that. And that's why EA sells to the common denominator. The best feeling Madden yet. What does that mean? The best feeling Madden yet. Right? It sure doesn't mean that the gameplay is any different. I just showed you in a 2-minute trailer, just about every clip they showed was dictated by animations. It's crazy to me where this game is, how far behind this game is. I said today on Twitter, and I mean this, I feel like working on this game is being in 10th grade. They had a presentation that they had to show to us, right? And they waited till the last minute. They asked for an extension. They said, "Can I get another 2 weeks? You don't understand how hard it's been over here. I need more time." And all you did is set expectations higher. And then you came out today with one of the most underwhelming, most poorly received trailers yet. The ratings on this trailer are terrible. When I looked earlier, it was 1,000 likes to 1,500 dislikes. And I know there's people in the community that just say, oh, those are people that are negative. Those are people that are just piling on. That's review bombing. You know what? No other game seems to have this problem but Madden. No other game seems to have these issues. Why is that? Because this is not only a poor game, it's repeatedly the poor game. It's continuously a poor game. And each year it becomes more and more apparent to the people that play it, they're not changing anything except the names and context of what they're selling it to us as. You just saw, period. The player weapons, the go-to guy, those are things that were in Madden 08 and Madden 2002. Don't sell them to us going into a next-gen console as something new or innovative. Layered in with, now we've got data through the NFL that's going to make this game next level. Nothing about EA has been next level. This game doesn't appear to be any different. What we learned today is the saddest part of this. It's very clear to all of us that EA does not care about putting out the best football game, and they are ready, willing, and dedicated to destroying another console generation with a horrible football product. That's 2 console generations in a row that have been ruined by this NFL exclusivity agreement and a gaming company that does not listen to its customer and does not care about the product it puts out. And if you look at that trailer today and you want to think there's anything for EA to be proud of, then you know what? You loved this game from day one and nothing was ever going to change that. But the overwhelming majority of people in our community are fed up with this game, are fed up with this company, and are tired of being treated this way. And I guarantee 2K is sitting there watching and waiting. And when they come out with an arcade football game that blows this game out of the water, then there's going to be a lot to talk about for a very long time. Love to know your guys' thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. And you know I will be back because every day this gaming company does something atrocious to its customers and showcases a horrible game even more. In the week with more commentary.